Well, I thought today I would do a catch up on the garden, and it was raining this morning. Uh, Hatchet has been having a field day walking and digging his nose, and looked like, see, he had already done been in here this morning, and he's gonna get enough of this. Look at him going crazy. But yeah, he keep going in my freaking garden, man. My raised bed. So he be digging his nose all in there and stuff. It's all potatoes, yams in this bed right here, in this one. And the other day, the grocery store, they have a lot of old fruit or old vegetables and fruit and stuff. And a lot of times I get it and I try to root it and plant it and stuff. And these are a lot of the onions. They were growing in the house, and I would always cut tops off and use those to eat. But I said this year or whatever, I'm going to try to bulb them. And they've come up a whole lot since I've planted them in here. I cut them real low and I planted them. So I'm going to see if I can make a big onion out of them. And these are radishes that the store had. And I noticed that a peak of green was growing out of the radish. And I said, "Ooh, I'm going to plant these and see if they'll grow." And sure enough, they've been growing some greens on top of it. It won't grow other radishes, but it will grow the greens. I Googled it, and you could eat radish greens, the leaves. And sure enough, I'm going to have that. So there's a radish right there that I planted. And in here, I have mustards and turnips in here, and the dog done had a field day on this side here. But I hope these are some of the turnips or mustards that's coming up. At one time, this whole thing was filled with a lot of these green new growths, but my dog got into them not once, but multiple times. So nothing's come up yet on this side. On one side, I either have mustards, and on the other side, I have turnips. So I'm not sure which is which. And I'm praying these aren't wild stuff growing in the soil, because some of these look like some of the grass that's growing out there. But yeah, on one side it's either turnips and on the other side it's mustards. And I really just sprinkled the seeds as I went along. And on this side over here, at the bottom, I have a lot of food scraps. And I also buried the chickens, the baby chicks, all up in here, all up under there. There's baby chicks and food scraps. So when I do pour more soil, I put soil on top of here, because yesterday I brought out a whole bag of food scraps and I covered it with some soil, topsoil. And on this side over here is where the baby chicks are buried in, on the first side. I might have put one in here, but there were 10 that died. So on the first 2, I planted the baby chicks up under all of that. But let's go inside. So mustard, turnips, onions, radish leaves, potatoes, and on this side I'm going to plant some type of other type of vegetables when they get warmer and stuff. But let's go inside on the porch and catch up on that.
Man, it's just loaded with flowers, blooms all over it.
Okay.
This one right here already got.
All right, hold on. me open the door here.
Body. I can't just go with me.
Okay, on the front porch, I brought the coffee outside. It was sitting in my windowsill, and I brought it outside for the first time after about 2 months, you know, during all the cold weather, because coffee likes tropical weather and should be getting 60, 70 degrees. But I invested in some grapes and blueberry, and that's what's planted here. And it has put on a lot of little new growth since I got it. Yeah, all of this is new. These leaves and things, those are all new. And this was already there. And these are new, but I hope they open up because they look a little, it's like it's been there for a while. And this is new. These are new. And that's the blueberry. This one is the blueberry. And this one is the grapevine. And I got it on a tomato stand. So if it gets taller and longer or whatever, I'll just handle it when that time comes. This is a wild strawberry. I'm going to have to change this container because it has grown to where it's, you know, at the top. So I'm going to have to change this here and make it either leave it off because summer is coming. But I took this from outside somewhere, found out it was a wild strawberry. So but it was small when I first started, and it has grown through the 2-3 months. And now it's time to make this bigger or take it off now that it's becoming summer. And the garlic, it's been in here for a while now, and I'm hoping it grows big garlic. I don't want to pull any up to find out what's going on under the soil. You get anxious. And this is my little stand that I brought from outside way in the backyard. I have lemon and apple planted in here. And it already has a little growth in it. I don't know which one that is, the lemon or the apple. But that's the only thing I see so far. Let's see if I can turn the light on here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything else growing. But there are apple. Oh, there's another one growing. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So I don't know which is which, lemon or apple. I don't want to smush it with the cup. So let me leave that right there for right now. Leave that right there for right now. And this is some celery. I wanted to see if it would grow. And sure enough, it has grown. All of that. That's celery that I had cut off. And this is a cabbage or something, I believe. And it's growing some leaves in there. And these are bottles that I cut and, you know, cut the tops off and use them again. This is lettuce. I wanted to see if it would start growing back. And sure enough, it's doing some growth. I don't know how long it'll last. And I believe I need to be planting these in the soil pretty soon. Pineapples, I'm just going to give up on pineapples because I don't know if the pineapples at my local store, I don't know, they must not be made to regrow because I don't see any roots. I never have. I've had so many pineapples that I've been trying to grow over and over, but nothing ever seems to happen. There's really no roots in there. Nothing's happening in there. I do change the water here and there, but nothing's happening. I don't think anything's happening. And this is an experiment, watching different videos, Chinese people videos or whatever. This is a plantain, and I want to find out if it'll root. I have a plantain. It's not a banana, it's a plantain. And I got it in soil, and I want to see if it will root, because that's what the video I was watching regarding regrowing a plantain. And I don't remember what's in here. I don't remember what I got in here. I don't know. If I wrote anything on it or not. I don't see where I wrote anything on it. But it's something to eat. Whatever it is, it's something to eat. It hasn't started growing yet. Might be a little green I see in there. A little green showing. And I know I have moringa somewhere planted. I don't know what's going on with the moringa. Nothing is coming up yet for moringa. I'm not sure which one. And I know I have strawberry. From the strawberries that you buy out of the store, I cut the skins off and planted strawberries. And look like some type of green is trying to grow in there. Where are you? Yeah, it looked like some type of little green trying to grow. That's the only one I see so far in there. And I don't know which one these are, but I know they're either strawberry, moringa, lemon, apple. Let's see what's going on down here on the second shelf. And this is a lot of my bell pepper, red, green, orange bell peppers. And they're coming up real good. And what's this? What is this? Oh man, I didn't write down what it is. But again, it's either moringa or something. Dang. Call myself writing, keeping notes. And let's see. Things may start coming up better now that it's warm. And this is a garlic. Or I don't think that's... I know that can't be no garlic. No, that's probably 3/22. March 22. Shoot, that might have been last year that I wrote that, but I don't know what that is, but it is something. And what's in here? Anything going? There isn't anything coming up in here. And there's the moringa. March 7th, I planted it. And there isn't anything coming up in there yet. That's the moringa. And nothing's in here, whatever. Did I write it down? I don't know if I took notes on that. And there's nothing coming in here. And maybe too cold for the garlic or something, but I'm trying to see if so I could plant not garlic but my ginger. I love my ginger and garlic and all of that, but I've been having this in here for a while, and again it maybe have been too cold, so I'm waiting on it to sprout so I could plant it. I do see some of the buds popped up. I do see a couple of buds that popped up, but it's really taking its time. And ginger is in here, and again, this has been in this for a long time. Nothing has come up yet, and again, it may have been too cold, but and as usual, the avocado and mango trees, they're doing very good. And down here, I planted the seeds to start the seeds I have a pear, red hot peppers. I did label all of these. What else? Red bell pepper, and that's some more pear. That's another pear. Just to see, it's like I've got addicted to not throwing away my seeds. Apple, if I throw, I don't like, it's like I can't throw away seeds now. And this a lemon, apple. That's another lemon. What's that? Apple. Is that all I planted? Lemon and apple. Seemed like I would have planted something else. But what's that? Jalapeno. And what's in here? Green jalapeno. But yeah. And the potatoes, I cover them when I know it's going to be very cold. I come out here and cover everything. I enclose this over the rack, the shelf, and I put covering over the potatoes and over the avocado and mango. I do cover them when I know it's going to be cold. And I also covered this. So today, few days, it's going to be 60, 70 degrees. So I'm letting everything, get some sun. And hopefully my coffee, it's been doing good. It's steady growing. It's growing good. It's a lot of new growth that has come since I potted it. And but yeah, that's the update on my little garden. So hopefully soon I'll find out more on what I'm going to put in the backyard garden, and let this encourage us to grow our own food. No matter what end we start at, we got to start somewhere. So be encouraged. Have a blessed day.